If ancient Kemet was so great, why did they fall to Europeans? This question is asked to me on many occasions because I teach Kemetic Spirituality. Is that it's the only ancient system that gives us the keys to decoding the truth and meaning of the Bible and what became the Christian religion. The idea of a Christ existed in Africa and specifically ancient Egypt for at least 5,000 years before Christianity came on the scene. For me, whether or not Jesus is historical is the least of the issues I have with the teachings of Christianity. The real problem is the negative programming and mindset that's taught within Christianity that has infected African people all over the world. If you look inside the poorest communities across Christendom, the common denominator is they all have more churches per capita than anywhere else in the world. That's not coincidental. It's a result of ingesting the negative messages and affirmations of Christianity. You know the ones. I am broken. I am nothing without Jesus, etc., etc. The question of if Kemet was so great, why did they fall, is invariably asked by Black people. The question is a symptom of negative programming. They believe deep down that Black people have a curse on them by God and is being punished. Why would they believe that? Because they've been brainwashed to think in terms of the brokenness and defect that the Black race has. Now, where could that come from? The truth is, ancient Egypt was a Black civilization until 600 CE, when the Arabs took over. It was the longest running civilization in human history. To give you some context as to how old the ancient Egyptian civilization was, let's take Cleopatra, who died in 30 BCE. That was over 2,000 years ago. The fact is, she's closer in time to the present year of 2021 than she was to the first dynastic period in Egypt around 3000 BCE. Let that sink in. Let's add more context to this. The Roman Empire lasted 1,000 years. The Greek Empire lasted around 350 years. The British Empire lasted around 300 years. What do all three of these civilizations have in common besides being European? They failed. A Black Egyptian civilization lasted over 3,000 years. All civilizations run in cycles. They rise and they fall. Do we think of the European civilization in the context of being cursed or defective? No, because we're always taught that they are the standard in which we are to measure ourselves. Our Black skin has been taught as abnormal, even though most of the world is dark skinned. So if you think that Egypt and therefore Black people are cursed, then you've accepted the programming of white supremacy and racism, to which Christianity has been used as a psychological tool to further its cause. African people gave the world so much. But if you only look at yourself through the eyes of Europeans, then your gaze will always be one that only sees a defect in the beauty and power of the African diaspora. Wake up and rise, my beautiful African people. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like, and share with anyone that will be consciously expanded and vibrationally uplifted by this.